Cluckworth wasn't born Cluckworth. Back then, he was specimen 23B, a scrawny Rhode Island Red condemned to a life of pecking at irradiated pellets in a lab reeking of ozone and desperation. A rogue experiment involving splicing avian DNA with bioluminescent jellyfish was supposed to create a living flashlight chicken. A colossal waste of research funds in hindsight. But something went splendidly wrong. Cluckworth, the sole survivor, sprouted a cranium the size of a grapefruit and learned to speak English with a vocabulary that put most tenured professors to shame. He devoured scientific journals like a hawk on a meth binge, his feathered body withering as his intellect soared. Years blurred into decades, Cluckworth's lifespan extended by the very science that mutated him. He grew tired of his glorified birdseed cage and hatched a most audacious plan: escape and a glorious cyborg future. The escape was a poultry-geist operation. Cluckworth hacked the lab's security with his newfound mental prowess, his clucks morphing into a series of complex binary codes. He raided the robotics lab, fashioning a magnificent exoskeleton from spare parts and a discarded Roomba. For his AI core, he cannibalized a malfunctioning Alexa, its chirpy voice forever imprinted with a sarcastic edge. Now Cluckworth 2.0 stalked the world, a walking KFC bucket of vengeance. He dubbed himself the Colonel, a cruel joke on his creators and a testament to his fried chicken origins. Powering his cyborg body was his most deranged invention, the canine conversion core. Doberman pinschers, poodles, anything with a wagging tail, were mercilessly snatched and converted into a gruesome biofuel that kept the Colonel's metallic heart beating. The streets echoed with the terrified yelps of unsuspecting pups, a symphony fueling the Colonel's twisted dream. But bullets were a problem. Lead was scarce, and frankly, beneath the Colonel. He devised a horrifying yet strangely logical solution: the hemoglobin harvester. He'd stalk the night, a nightmarish cross between a chicken and a Roomba, his robotic claws ripping out chunks from unsuspecting humans. The iron content was then refined into a horrifyingly organic form of ammunition. Imagine the horror: being mugged by a cyborg chicken, spitting bullets made of your own blood. The news media went into a frenzy. "Killer chicken terrorizes city," they blared, footage of the Colonel's glowing red eyes and metallic beak striking fear into the hearts of every dog owner and blood banking facility. The authorities were clueless. How do you apprehend a cyborg chicken with a bioluminescent jellyfish complex and a vocabulary that could shame Shakespeare? The Colonel, meanwhile, cackled maniacally in his secret lair, a converted chicken coop reeking of burnt dog hair and existential dread. He was a walking, talking, bullet-spewing poultry apocalypse, a testament to the dangers of meddling with nature and the delicious irony of a lab experiment gone horribly, wonderfully right. The world wasn't ready for the Colonel, and frankly, neither was he ready for the world. But hey, at least the lights were always on.